Good morning and welcome to my Florida garden. Today we won't be talking about vegetables or fruits or anything edible that can feed you. Well, not most of the time at least. We're actually going to be talking about tropicals and orchids, ornamentals, succulents, and so on. This is what I call my tropical corner, and I'll go through my collection with you right now. Let's begin with the girl who started it all, the bromeliad. This was a gift from my sister-in-law. It's actually the first plant that I received or had or even bought. So it's the first one of the collection. I didn't really pay too much attention to her until one day she did this. She started giving me a baby, which is right here. I decided to place it on the tree because it's an epiphyte. That means that this plant can grow on trees. These are found all over the jungles, and I thought it would be an interesting way to plant it. I don't know if the roots are taking or not, but so far it hasn't died. You just have to make sure you keep it watered through here, which is the cone, I think. And now it's doing it again. It's gonna give me another baby. I'm so excited. I found out yesterday. And here's Pearl, my mama cat. I am going to be trying to make a time-lapse video about this bromeliad baby, so stay tuned for that too. Next is my Chinese evergreen, or Aglaonema. This was actually my first rescue as well. I got it from Walmart for $4. Who could pass up that deal? And it looked so crunchy when I got it. I didn't think it was gonna make it, but look how beautiful it looks. A lot of people say don't start with rescues if you're new to gardening or having houseplants, but I couldn't pass up the deal. It was only $4, and look how nice it looks. It's got a lot of new growth, and I've heard it flowers, so I can't wait to see that eventually. Next are my Caladiums. These were not rescues, but the price was really good. They were like $2 or $3 each. I got them as little starter plants. Look at those colors, how beautiful. I couldn't resist. There's so many more varieties that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be buying a lot more different colors and growing this collection. They grow in tuber forms, I think, like bulb-like things. And these are also have a lot of new growth. This one already flowered for me once. It just dried up halfway through the growth process, so I didn't get to see it in its full potential. But aren't these just beautiful? Next is the girl who needs no introduction, my Monstera deliciosa. It was actually labeled as Swiss cheese, but I believe Swiss cheese doesn't have the open fenestrations. They're like closed. It looks like holes more than openings. I guess you can't guess how much I got this one for. I'm not too much smaller than this. $10 on the clearance section, which I also couldn't pass up. And I decided to plant her here. I'll actually go more into detail into that in another video, but my goal was to grow her as nature intended. I'll just say that. And I know you shouldn't use such a big pot when the plant isn't so large, but I don't want to move her for a while, and I was told that if you plant it on the edge, should be fine. Give it room to grow, but not rot it as easily. I did take advantage of the empty space, and I'm propagating some snake plants over here, and this one was actually out of its section, but it looks like they're rooting, so I'll have extra plants here. Once the pups come out, I'll repot them and give this girl more room to grow. Next is another beauty that is known by all or many, the Aloe Vera. I got this one recently actually, I actually had one many years ago, like 15-20 years ago. It was huge. It was my mother's. It was already flowered. It had already flowered. It gave her a lot of babies, and she gave it to me, and I actually lost it because we had to move to a smaller place. But I got this one recently at $3. I'm not sure if that was the clearance aisle or if that's just the price that I got at Walmart. So I hope this one lasts me as long as the one my mother had, and it grows just as big and beautiful. These are the rest of my succulents. This one was actually a gift from our lovely neighbor. And it's pretty big, but my cats are messing it up. They keep playing in here and breaking off petals. And these are actually, I'm very proud of these because these came in a pot this small. That's how little it was when I first got them. And if you can see, let me put the pot right here. I got like 4 or 5 of them. These are the only 2 survivors, but look how huge they are. I pot them every so often so that they could keep growing. And I'm very, very happy of how they look. I almost forgot. These are my more recent plants purchases. This is Marble Queen Pothos. It's up there, so I don't really pay attention to it, but it looks a lot longer. When I got it, it was like a little short, tiny haircut. And now it has little tendrils coming out. And these are actually some propagations that I planted. This is a golden pothos that my mother-in-law gave me some cuttings from. And this is also from my mother-in-law. I forgot the name of this one. Let me know if you know what they're called in the comments. I have no idea. But they're growing. There's new growth every day. And I can't wait to multiply these and put them in their own individual pot. This is the big mama pothos that I got my cuttings from. Look how long and luscious she is. It's good to prune them for that reason. They grow a lot more healthier once they do. These are already even forming roots at the edge. I mean on the nodes. All right, Papa. This is my beautiful my baby, my big horse dog. And this is my most recent purchase. I also got it on clearance at Walmart for $5. It's a black Raven ZZ or Raven ZZ plant. They're supposed to be really easy to grow. They have something called potatoes down there, which you can separate into multiple plants. That's how they are propagated. I just wanted to get something different, and this will not be the last addition to my collection. I'll tell you that for sure. I know you know this plant. This is a spider plant, and I fell in love with it when I started learning about it, especially since you get lots of babies from it. So here we go. This is our first stem. It's like not focusing. These are the first babies that came out, and yesterday I noticed there's another one here. It's not focusing at all. Let me see. Okay, there we go, more or less. It's already giving me new little plants. So this one should have like 5 or 6 of them, and this one so far has 1 growing, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buds so far. So I'm really excited about this little spider monkey. Now let's move on to flowers. First is my Phalaenopsis orchid. It's looking a little crunchy. I think I need to water and fertilize it. I placed it also here on the tree because it is, as the bromeliad, an epiphyte, and I think it looks so cool growing like that. I still don't have a new flower, but I see here there's a new leaf. So I guess I'm doing something good. I have another one in the house. I'll share a shot of that one in a minute, but I wanted to show you this one before I go on to the other flowers that I have. This is my other orchid. It's a mini. Isn't it so cute? I also got this at Walmart. Can you tell where I get all my plants from? It's actually starting to die. The blooms are dying, and I will add it to the tree once that happens. So when it regrows the next flowers, it'll be outside and add some beauty to the outdoors. I got this for $7.85. This is another orchid. It's actually a ground orchid. And this is what the flower looks like. I just wanted to get a different variety of the regular, what you find in a big box store, which I did get this in a big box in Walmart, but it's not the regular variety. I don't know if that's as much as the flower grows, or if it blooms a little nicer than that. I will be keeping you updated with the progress on this plant. And here's my Barbados lily. This was a gift from a very good friend of mine. She actually gave me 2 bulbs, as you can see there are bulbs. I had them planted separately, and recently I saw that they had babies. So I have this one had a baby, and this one had a baby, and I decided to put them all in one big pot. I think that'll look very beautiful when they bloom. which is like once a year. They have this beautiful yellow and red flowers, I believe. I haven't seen the blooms yet. The first year the frost got to them and the plant died. I thought it was it for it, but it started growing again, and look how beautiful it looks now. I'll let you know once it starts blooming as well, so you can see how pretty they are. This is a Plumeria cutting that I had to get. I saw the picture on Etsy and it looks so beautiful. I will be sharing a picture of that too. I put it into root. I did add some root hormone, but so far the cats keep moving it around. I have it tilted like that because they're gonna do that anyways. I kept straightening it and they kept on, you know, moving towards the container. But as you can see here, it looks like it's growing a new leaf. So that looks good, and I will be sharing the video of it, the picture of it right now. And here it is. Isn't that beautiful? I hope you enjoyed my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Love to see you again soon. Bye.